Mom.
What's up, Diamond Nation? Welcome to a VIP live made specifically just for you guys. Because if I can get you guys to think like me, then I feel like you would think more like how a fitness professional thinks, and you will be successful on your journey for lifetime. Um, because if um, if you can not just learn how to do what I'm coaching you and what I'm teaching you while you're in the program, but you can also learn to make this long term, learn to make this a lifestyle, then you will be able to keep the weight off long term. So, today I want to talk about getting your energy back and kicking fatigue and the you know what. Um, See, you're messing up my hair. So let me share the link in the chat box really quick on Telegram so I can check if any of you guys want to join here.
Mom, you're making me move it.
I don't want it on. So if you are watching this live, then give me a hashtag here in the comments. Give me a hashtag here in the comments if you are watching this live. And also give StreamYard permission so that you guys will be able to stop. Anna or Jenna.
Jenna.
That's enough. Okay.
Hi, fans.
All right. So if you're watching this live, then give me a hashtag here. If you're watching this on the replay, then give me a hashtag replay. I just put the link in the chat. And so I can't see who is live right now. So if you haven't given StreamYard permission for me to see who you are, then please do that for me. Or you can also just comment your name so I can see that as well. But I know that fatigue is a huge issue. It seems like it gets worse as time goes on, as we age, especially as women. We have certain things that we deal with that men don't deal with, like menstrual, menopause, also dealing with low iron is really super common for us. If you are a person of color, then maybe dealing with low vitamin D as well could be an issue. So I just want to talk about fatigue, talk about how to get your energy back, how to get your groove back, and then also maybe even a little bit about sleep, just depending on how the time goes. So please fast forward to about the 3-minute mark here, or 3.5-minute mark. All right, so I have dealt with fatigue extremely bad for a large part of my adult life. And so I speak from experience when I'm talking about this. I am extremely nocturnal. And so I also worked night shift. So between the fact that my body and my circadian rhythm or my natural sleep cycle is not in alignment with how the rest of the world is. The rest of the world is open between 9 to 5. And so I know what it's like to be like tired all the time. I know what it's like to deal with insomnia. I know what it's like to deal with low energy and just, or even just feeling like you have no energy to play with your kids or do things for your kids. So these are some things that I have implemented in order to get my energy back. So where I really started having really bad fatigue was during my pregnancies. I had extremely bad fatigue. And so it's viewed as like normal to be super fatigued because of the fact that your body is trying to make a whole nother life. Jenna, this is unacceptable.
This is
Say
unacceptable.
hello. Say hello to them.
Hello.
Okay, then that's good. Okay, now let me finish so I can tell them how they can be happy and energy. Okay, and not sleepy.
Okay.
Sound good?
Mhm.
Okay, thanks. And so these are some things that I have implemented. One thing that happened when I was pregnant was that my iron was within normal limits, but it was on the lower side of things. So sometimes even just having things be on the lower side of things can still impact your energy. So a few things that I highly recommend, that if you are someone that deals with fatigue and just being tired all the time, no matter how much sleep you get, is to have your blood checked. Go to the doctor and get your blood labs drawn and have them check your blood for your iron, your vitamin D, and your B12. Also, have them check your thyroid and your insulin or your A1C. There we go. Because if you have blood sugar issues, if you have thyroid issues, if you have hormonal, like testosterone issues, estrogen issues, or the vitamin deficiencies that I talked about, such as B12, B6, vitamin D, or iron, then that's going to cause really bad fatigue. So I went to the doctor. I got my blood labs checked, and iron saturation. So my hemoglobin was actually fine, but iron saturation was low. So look what I implemented. Okay. And then another thing that was low for me was my vitamin D. So I had to implement this as well, especially if you live in the north, especially if you're a woman of color. Another thing that I found out is that I have a specific gene that um, does not process the synthetic form of vitamin D, or excuse me, the synthetic form of vitamin B12. So what I had to do was I had to go out and specifically find out the natural form of vitamin B12, so that my body would be able to process it. So on my blood draw levels at the doctor, my B12 actually came up extremely, extremely high, to the point where they couldn't even read it. But it wasn't because I was taking too much B12. It was because of the fact that my body doesn't process it because of my genetics. And so and I had to get off a synthetic one and take the natural kind. Um, Another thing that I do is I personally do a energy drink that doesn't have things that are going to be harmful to me. It only has five calories, and it only has 2 grams of sugar. So I do the ultra line of Monster, and then I also have. Don't do that, please, so they won't be able to see me. I also do a pre-workout that has like very little ingredients in it. It only has like 7 ingredients ish. And so this is really beneficial as far as like if you struggle with having motivation to work out, then you would take this about 30 minutes before you expect to work out, and then you would kind of wait for it to kick in. You may feel a little tingling. If you don't like it, the next time, instead of doing a full scoop, then do like a half scoop and just kind of titrate it down based off of what you like. But yeah, having a pre-workout is going to be like your liquid motivation to help give you that extra boost of energy. Jenna, get down now.
I'm trying to get paper.
No, I got you a notebook, boo boo.
No, Mama, I want paper.
Get that. Okay. All right. So, but essentially, where you need to start at? Where? No, get down. Okay. All right. Back on the camera. All right. So essentially, where you need to start at is making sure that you get your blood checked, talk to your doctor. Yeah, she was trying to get the paper up there, and I'm just like, this is not cool because I can't focus because I have attention deficit, and so just having distraction around me is just like bad for my focus. And she knows better. Anyways, but yes, so essentially the first step is to get your blood labs checked, talk to your doctor, see what vitamins you may need to supplement in your diet, because the thing is that all of us have vitamin deficiencies because of the fact that our diets nowadays are not what they used to be. Even like the soil of the earth is not as like nutrient rich as it once was. The foods are processed way more than what they once were. And um, yes, definitely having kids is a full-time job for sure. But yeah, we all have vitamin deficiencies. We all have vitamin gaps. So figuring those out is going to be super key. With women that have had children that have menstruated, we have lost a lot of blood throughout our lifetime. When you have kids, you lose up to a liter of blood, sometimes more. And then menstruating every month is a ton of blood, especially if you have heavy menstruals. So many of us women that are at childbearing age or past childbearing age, menopausal, all of that good stuff, have some type of iron deficiency. And so getting that back into your body is key. Because what happens is when we're low in iron, then our body works so much harder to make red blood cells. And so your heart's pumping and working extra fast, and it causes a lot of extra work that your heart's trying to do, which will cause you to be fatigued. So sometimes your red blood cells will flag as high because your body is trying to compensate for what it's lacking. So just some things to keep in mind. If you feel like you have like sadness or depression, or maybe even just numbness, where you feel like you don't take joy in the same things that you used to take joy in, then depression can also be a reason for being super fatigued. And a lot of people don't realize that is a symptom. So sometimes being super fatigued is a chemical imbalance of not having enough dopamine or not having enough norepinephrine in your brain, because we need these like reward chemicals. We need these happy chemicals in our brain to function like a real human. Otherwise, we wind up feeling numb. We wind up feeling like there's no joy in our life, like there's no point. And it causes this draining, just tiredness, where even just doing the basic things in life are super draining and tired, which in turn is going to affect your fitness journey in a negative way. Another thing is, how is your sleep? Do you get 6 to 12 hours, not 6 to 12, 6 to 8 hours of sleep? And is it uninterrupted sleep? Do you snore? Do you wake up in the middle of the night? Maybe you need to bring up to your doctor that you need a sleep study done if your sleep is not good. I know like sleep apnea runs in my family really, really bad. I've been told that I snore. So, so one of the things that my not my primary care, but my psychiatrist had brought up to me is that maybe my sleep is the cause of my lack of focus, the cause of, feeling numb at times, the cause of the fatigue and all these symptoms. So sleep does so much good for our body that when it's missing, it causes so many problems. So that's another thing to evaluate. And if you want to chat more about like sleep aids that are natural, or even like, the prescription journey that I went through in order to get good rest. And now I don't even have to take anything at all because of techniques that my therapist taught me. She's really a mental health coach, actually, but that my mental health coach taught me that now I don't even need any medication to sleep. Then we can chat more. So if you struggle with energy, then give me a hashtag energy. Give me a hashtag sleep if you struggle with sleep, because I definitely want to make sure that I reach out and maybe I can point you in the right direction, because I'm not a doctor, but having a nursing background and also just going through these things myself, I might be able to tell you what may or may not work, or things that you can ask your doctor about. So I really hope this helps. I want you to be the vibrant person that you are, and not accept, oh, I'm in my 30s, or oh, I'm in my 40s, or oh, I'm in my 50s. However old you are, that does not matter. That doesn't make fatigue normal. So I need you to not be complacent, and I need you to take control of your life and actually deal with the issues that are keeping you from living your best life. Okay, so I hope this helps. And I'm actually supposed to be going live on my own personal page here soon. So I will be switching over to my public page. As always, this is Coach Indy, and I know that with faith and consistency and hard work, you will absolutely reach your goals. Let's get it, Diamond Nation. Have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.